the red light, so we can call to order the 2497th meeting of the Darien Police Commission. Order of business is acceptance of the minutes of September 11th.
Move to accept.
Second.
Any other questions, comments? All those in favor? Excellent. Correspondence.
Yes, I don't see any note in here, but we had a resident of Crane Road drop off bagels and refreshments in appreciation for some of the stuff we were doing for him and his road, right? Mm-hmm. That was back on the 16th of September, but that was very nice of them. We also received a letter from the interim superintendent of schools thanking the police department, particularly Officer Brown, for our communication, our response, and our coordination and collaboration on a threat that was made online that referenced a firearm and possible threat to Darien High School back in the middle of last month. Turned out to be a hoax, but we did identify a juvenile resident of Arkansas that was responsible, and local authorities there took enforcement action. So I thought that was nice that the superintendent sent us a thank you note. And then the last item is a thank you letter from the South Central Criminal Justice Administration. We regularly work with them. We provide officers of rank for their interview panels when they're hiring officers in other departments, mostly a sergeant and above, right?
Right,
promotional type hiring panel. So Captain Allison Hidema has once again served on that panel for the Bethel Police Department. But that again, that came from South Central Criminal Justice Administration.
Say that 5 times fast.
I know.
Okay, done with correspondence. Captain, department activity.
This is for the period between September 11th and October 8th of 2025. Between June 3rd and June 17th of 2025, officers responded to 3 separate reports of stolen Apple product deliveries. After investigation, an arrest warrant was issued for Stanford resident. On September 25th, Stanford police made contact with the subject and he was turned over to our custody. He was processed on 3 larceny charges and transported to Stanford Superior Court. On September 22nd at 6:40 a.m., multiple officers responded to a report of suspicious activity at the Colangelo building located at 120 Tokenete Road. Officers stopped a rental truck on scene and found the operator was in possession of a large quantity of copper piping and scrap metal, later determined to have been stolen from the building. Search of the vehicle revealed additional stolen materials and burglary tools. The female subject was arrested and the investigation into the incident remains ongoing. On April 29th, officers responded to a stolen motor vehicle incident at a residence on Middlesex Road. Detectives later identified an East Hartford resident as a suspect after evidence linked him to the theft. An arrest warrant was issued on September 24th and the subject was processed for various larceny charges. On October 25th, 2022, Darien Police received a report regarding a stolen or altered check originally mailed to a painter. Investigation revealed that a subject fraudulently created a painting business using another individual's identity to open a bank account into which he deposited the stolen check. Stanford Superior Court issued an arrest warrant on October 1st of this year, and Darien police detectives processed the Bronx, New York man for the identity theft charges. On January 28, 2023, at approximately 6:22 p.m., officers responded to a burglar alarm at a residence on Maple Street. Upon arrival, officers met with the homeowner, who reported a broken first-floor window and the theft of a safe containing a large amount of cash. The investigation revealed connections to a multi-state burglary ring involving suspects associated with the South American Theft Group. Collaborative efforts with Nassau County Police Department and Stanford Police Department identified one of the suspects as a College Point, New York man. An arrest warrant was applied for and granted by Stanford Superior Court, and on September 29th of this year, Darien police detectives processed the man for multiple charges related to the burglary. Some statistics during that same time period: we had 4 domestic disturbance incidents, 1 domestic violence incident, 1 driving under the influence, 12 identity theft incidents, no stolen motor vehicles, 2 motor vehicle burglaries. We had 22 motor vehicle accidents, 7 with an injury, 3 involving a pedestrian or bicyclist, 13 on private property, total of 120 traffic stops, and a total of 979 calls for service. During the same time period, on September 11th, the department personnel, along with other first responders and citizens, took part in the annual 9/11 memorial ceremony held at the courtyard behind Middlesex Middle School. And on October 7th, Darien Police Department members joined the Domestic Violence Crisis Center at the Town Hall for a proclamation regarding October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Thank you for that. Any
The only thing I'll point out
comments?
again, it's great work by our detective division on these follow-up investigations. They're clearly a couple of years old. They're important cases to us, and we just want the community to know that just because the crimes occur doesn't mean we don't have staff that are following up on these incidents. Great work by the patrol division too on that burglary on Tokenique Road. That building is currently vacant, and I think it's set to be demoed or either refurbished or something. So
Hopefully
we've
soon.
had some incidents of vandalism and some theft there, so it was good to catch.
Well, that's
some
getting
of that.
I didn't realize that. Okay, that's good.
One other thing I wanted to point out, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And if people don't know, I know the commission is aware, but the police department has a domestic violence liaison unit, which was established in 2004. This unit assists victims of domestic abuse as they navigate their way through the justice system and identify appropriate resources for assistance. This is currently 5 Darien officers. I think we're higher.
I think we're at 6 now.
Six Darien officers act as domestic violence liaisons, headed by Captain Hedema, and victims can complete a form allowing a member of our domestic liaison unit to contact him or her for further assistance. And I believe the extension is still 203-662-5327. Pretty sure that's what we have on our roster.
Yeah, that might be an old number, I'd have to check, but they can
Okay.
just call us, ask for the liaison, and one of
We'll
us
get you
will
in
get
touch
back
with
to them.
somebody.
completely confidential.
Yes.
Chief, I think you and Captain Hedema also attended a dinner for Katrina Cook, Officer Cook.
We did, yeah. She was right. As the commission knows, she came out top of her class in December of 2024 and was recognized by the Police Academy at that point with the Luciano Award, but now the Police Commissioners Association of Connecticut, a lot of tongue twisters today, also recognized her and some other fellow classmates from other sessions that came out top of their class.
That's
So
great.
We're very proud of her for that, and Captain Hedema and I were up and had a nice dinner that they had. That's all I have.
All right. Seeing no one here from the public, old business? Any old business? I was going to ask about the e-bikes. Did something come out about the e-bikes?
Well, there's
Do
an
we have new
update
rules?
October 1st to some
Yeah.
laws,
Do we?
and we've updated all our material
Okay.
to have the correct material.
We've spoken with a lot of public interest groups about it and kind of gave the breakdown on what the new classifications are, what the new requirements are. It's on our social media, it's on our website. It's pretty readily available at this point.
Got it. All right. Building issues update.
Just a few things. That rattling noise that we had in our ceilings that's been going on for many years. We finally identified and resolved the issue. It was a faulty backflow preventer and inadequate water hammer arresters. So we replaced that. However, while working on this repair, we also identified some water pressure issues that we're experiencing. One of our expansion tanks has failed and needs replacement. So we're looking to do that repair in the future. Boiler issues. One of the boilers was recently cleaned, as I mentioned before. It appeared to have never been serviced. We got that done. And we have a leak in one of the boilers now, though. So we're currently waiting on some parts to get that leak repaired. AC ductwork issues. We identified a large hole up in the penthouse. It appears the hole was duct taped in the past. I guess as a way of fixing it. Clearly that has failed. So we'll be getting a new panel installed to repair that. Sharon has also identified some additional issues with our ductwork that's going to need adjustments and some more repairs in the future. So it's going to be ongoing.
All right.
Duct tape, nice.
Yeah. Duct tape.
WD-40 and duct tape gets you a long way. Traffic issues. Anything on the docket?
Nothing to note this week.
Excellent. New business. Who was handling new business?
Well, it looks like Officer Madison Rubi has successfully completed her FTO training back on September 29th. So now she will finish out her remainder of her probationary period. I'm not sure what that date is, but it's typically a year from, I don't know if it's a year from hire or a year from graduation.
The probationary period will
Yeah.
be a year from the completion of FTO, so
Oh, so it's
9/29/26.
Okay.
So
Congratulate
she's
her.
starting her probationary period.
Correct.
Yep. And Officer Kathleen Kramer, formerly Kathleen Gelino, has put in a request for retirement effective September 30th, 2025. I would recommend the commission provide an honor for that. Congratulations to Kate and wish her the best of luck.
Do we have to approve that?
I think you have to approve it, yeah.
I make a motion that we approve Officer Kathleen Kramer's request for retirement effective 9/30/25.
Second.
We thank her for her service. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is a special meeting. We can't add anything except when is our next meeting. We are now on the 9th.
What's our next one?
It's supposed to be the 16th.
Supposed to be the 16th.
That's just next week.
That's next week.
And just we'll have a note in here that Rick will be away November 1st through the 15th.
Okay. Can we have a meeting
Good for
without
you,
Rick?
We can.
Someone will have to take notes. Our next regularly scheduled is the 6th, which is fine with me.
I think the 6th, well,
No?
Yeah,
the 16th.
that would be the first week in November.
First week, no, well, I was going to skip over the 16th.
Yeah, there's no sense in that one.
You're
the
saying do
23rd.
November, Thursday, the 6th, November.
I was going to suggest Thursday, the 6th.
I'm good.
Okay. November 6th. With that, we are adjourned.